Welcome to our deep dive into the world of mergers and acquisitions, often abbreviated as M&A in today's fast-paced business environment. Companies are constantly seeking ways to grow, innovate, and stay ahead of the competition. M&A is one of the most powerful strategies organizations use to achieve these goals. But what exactly are mergers and acquisitions? Why do companies pursue them, and how do they impact the business landscape? In this video, we'll break down the essentials, explore real-world examples, and uncover the secrets behind successful deals. Let's begin our journey into the fascinating world of M&A. Start by understanding what a merger is. A merger happens when two companies agree to combine their operations and form a new entity. This is usually done to create a stronger, more competitive business. Mergers can help companies expand their market reach, pool resources, and share expertise. For example, when two tech firms merge, they might be able to innovate faster and offer better products to their customers. Mergers are all about collaboration and synergy, aiming to create something greater than the sum of its parts. Now let's talk about acquisitions. An acquisition occurs when one company purchases another, taking control of its operations, assets, and sometimes even its brand. Unlike mergers, acquisitions don't always result in a new company being formed. Instead, the acquiring company absorbs the target company, often to gain access to new markets, technologies, or talent. Acquisitions can be friendly or hostile, depending on whether the target company agrees to the deal. This strategy is common in industries where rapid growth or innovation is crucial. Companies choose to merge for several reasons. One major motivation is to achieve economies of scale, which means reducing costs by combining resources and operations. Mergers can also help companies enter new markets, diversify their product lines, or eliminate competition. By joining forces, businesses can leverage each other's strengths and create a more resilient organization. Ultimately, the goal is to enhance value for shareholders and customers alike. Acquisitions are often driven by the desire to grow quickly or gain a competitive edge. Companies may acquire others to access new technologies, expand their customer base, or secure valuable intellectual property. Sometimes, acquisitions are used to eliminate rivals or strengthen a company's position in the market. The acquiring company hopes to integrate the target's strengths and resources, creating a more powerful business overall. There are several types of mergers, each with its own strategic purpose. Horizontal mergers occur between companies in the same industry, often competitors. Vertical mergers involve companies at different stages of the supply chain, like a manufacturer merging with a supplier. Conglomerate mergers bring together companies from unrelated industries. Each type of merger offers unique benefits and challenges, depending on the goals of the businesses involved. Acquisitions can also take different forms. A friendly acquisition happens when both companies agree to the deal. In a hostile acquisition, the target company resists, but the acquiring company proceeds anyway, often by buying shares directly from shareholders. There are also asset acquisitions where only specific assets are purchased, and share acquisitions where the buyer takes over the company's shares. Each approach has its own risks and rewards. The process of completing a merger or acquisition is complex and involves several key steps. It usually starts with strategic planning, where companies identify potential targets or partners. Next comes due diligence, a thorough investigation of the target's finances, operations, and risks. After negotiations and agreement on terms, the deal is finalized and integration begins. Each stage requires careful planning and expert advice to ensure success. Strategic planning is the foundation of any successful M&A deal. Companies must clearly define their goals, whether it's market expansion, cost reduction, or innovation. They analyze industry trends, assess their own strengths and weaknesses, and identify the best targets or partners. This stage sets the direction for the entire process and helps avoid costly mistakes later on. Due diligence is a critical step in M&A. It involves a deep dive into the target company's finances, legal matters, operations, and potential risks. This process helps the acquiring company understand exactly what they're buying and uncover any hidden issues. Thorough due diligence can prevent surprises after the deal is closed and ensure that the investment is sound. Negotiation is where the terms of the deal are hammered out. Both sides discuss price, structure, and other important details. Valuation experts help determine a fair price for the target company, using methods like discounted cash flow or market comparisons. The goal is to reach an agreement that benefits both parties and sets the stage for a smooth transition. Once negotiations are complete, the deal is finalized through legal agreements and regulatory approvals. Lawyers and advisors ensure that all documents are in order and that the transaction complies with laws and regulations. This stage can be time-consuming, but it's essential for protecting both companies and ensuring a successful outcome. Integration is often the most challenging part of M&A. Combining two organizations involves aligning cultures, systems, and processes. Employees may face uncertainty, and customers might worry about changes. Successful integration requires clear communication, strong leadership, and careful planning to ensure that the new organization operates smoothly and delivers on its promises. Cultural differences can make or break an M&A deal. When two companies come together, their values, work styles, and traditions may clash. Leaders must work to build trust, foster collaboration, and create a shared vision for the future. Addressing cultural issues early can help avoid misunderstandings and set the stage for long-term success. M&A deals can have a significant impact on a company's finances. Costs may include purchase price, legal fees, and integration expenses. However, successful deals can also lead to increased revenue, cost savings, and higher profits. It's important for companies to carefully analyze the financial implications before moving forward. Legal issues are a major part of M&A. Companies must comply with antitrust laws, securities regulations, and other legal requirements. Lawyers play a key role in drafting contracts, securing approvals, and resolving disputes. Failing to address legal matters can result in delays, fines, or even the collapse of the deal. Regulatory approval is often required for large M&A deals, especially those that could affect competition. Government agencies review the transaction to ensure it doesn't create a monopoly or harm consumers. Companies must be prepared to address regulators' concerns and sometimes make concessions to get the deal approved. Advisors such as investment bankers, lawyers, and consultants play a crucial role in M&A. They provide expert guidance on strategy, valuation, negotiation, and integration. Their experience helps companies navigate complex deals and avoid common pitfalls. Choosing the right advisors can make a big difference in the outcome of a transaction. M&A transactions can be financed in several ways. Companies might use cash, stock, or a combination of both to pay for the deal. Sometimes they borrow money or issue new shares to raise funds. The choice of financing affects the company's balance sheet, ownership structure, and future flexibility. M&A deals are not without risks. Integration challenges, cultural clashes, financial losses, and regulatory hurdles can all derail a transaction. Companies must carefully assess potential risks and develop strategies to manage them. A well-planned approach can help minimize surprises and increase the chances of success. Despite the risks, M&A can offer significant benefits. Successful deals can lead to increased market share, access to new technologies, and improved efficiency. Companies may also benefit from cost savings, stronger brand recognition, and enhanced competitiveness. The key is to approach M&A with a clear strategy and careful execution. Some M&A deals have made headlines around the world. For example, Disney's acquisition of Marvel and Pixar transformed the entertainment industry. Facebook's purchase of Instagram helped it dominate social media. These high-profile deals show how M&A can reshape entire industries and create new opportunities for growth. Not all M&A deals succeed. Sometimes, cultural clashes, poor integration, or overpaying for a target can lead to failure. For instance, the merger of AOL and Time Warner is often cited as a cautionary tale. Learning from these failures is essential for companies considering their own M&A strategies. Cross-border M&A involves companies from different countries. These deals can open up new markets and bring global expertise, but they also add complexity due to different laws, cultures, and currencies. Companies must be prepared to navigate these challenges to succeed internationally. Technology plays a growing role in M&A. Companies use advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, and digital tools to identify targets, assess risks, and streamline integration. Embracing technology can make the M&A process faster, more accurate, and more efficient. After the deal closes, the real work begins. Post-merger integration involves combining systems, processes, and teams to create a unified organization. Success depends on clear goals, strong leadership, and ongoing communication. Companies that manage integration well are more likely to achieve the benefits they envisioned. How do companies know if their M&A deal was successful? Key metrics include increased revenue, cost savings, market share, and shareholder value. Regular reviews and adjustments help ensure that the new organization stays on track and delivers the expected results. Effective communication is vital during M&A. Leaders must keep employees, customers, and stakeholders informed about changes and address concerns promptly. Transparent communication helps build trust and reduces uncertainty, paving the way for a smoother transition. The world of M&A is constantly evolving. We're seeing more deals driven by technology, sustainability, and globalization. Companies are also focusing on smaller strategic acquisitions rather than large-scale mergers. Staying ahead of these trends can help businesses seize new opportunities and remain competitive. Summary: mergers and acquisitions are powerful tools for business growth and transformation. While the process is complex and filled with challenges, careful planning, expert guidance, and strong leadership can lead to remarkable success. Whether you're a business leader, investor, or simply curious about the corporate world, understanding M&A can provide valuable insights into how companies evolve and thrive in a competitive landscape.